Guys, what's going on? Welcome to Serial at Midnight. My name is Heath, and it's time for another mail video. From time to time, you guys send packages to Serial at Midnight, and I always like to open those things on camera just to share that experience with the community because it's very important to me to share that. So I have two packages that I'll be opening in this video. And the first one comes from Chris, aka Browncoat Zombie, on Instagram. We primarily interact on Instagram. I also have to mention that Chris has a blog where he writes about movies, especially horror films. But so his website is thelastfilmontheLeft.wordpress.com. And he writes about these movies, but he does it with a twist, which is that it comes from a spiritual perspective or a faith-based perspective. And I think that's really interesting because there are certainly not a lot of people tackling horror films from that perspective, and I think that's really cool. That's an underserved voice, and so head over to his WordPress site and check out what he's writing about. I wanted to shout that out, but this comes from Chris. So I know one of the things in here, and the other one is a surprise. So I'm going to tear this open. Okay, so this is the one I know about. So it's Good On Up, the James Brown story starring Chadwick Boseman. But it's so he wanted. Ooh, there's a code in here, you guys. I'm going to set that aside. So he kept the DVD, and he has passed the Blu-ray on to me, which is fine, because I wouldn't watch the DVD anyway. It's the Blu-ray that I care about. I have to see if this code is still redeemable. This voodoo code. Ultraviolet, no longer with us. You guys check out our Ultraviolet, RIP Ultraviolet video that I did with James, aka the Comic Book Savant. So I'm excited to see this. I've never actually seen this movie, but you guys know I love like musical history. Music history? I love the history of music. So there's something else in here. I have no idea what it is. Oh, you guys, it's Here Comes Peter Cottontail. So this is newly on Blu-ray, courtesy of, who is this courtesy of? It's Universal. It's a Universal Blu-ray, and this is Rankin Bass. You guys, you know I love Rankin Bass. So it's got Vincent Price in it. Okay, it's kind of been like a lost Rankin Bass special. And I know this came out recently. This is a Walmart exclusive. So this is another one where he has it's the DVD. The DVD is in Chris's collection, but the Blu-ray has been passed on to me. This is fantastic. If you guys haven't watched it and you do like, the guys behind Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, I did a Rankin Bass video this past holiday season, so I'll link to that in the description below. But it's so great to finally have this class. This kind of makes it look generic. I don't love the artwork that they've chosen for this. This is the Photoshop job. But if you like The Year Without a Santa Claus, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, what are some of the other Rankin Bass? Mad Monster Party. That's my favorite. Watch it every Halloween. Same people. I think this is 1972, 1971. Casey Kasem, Paul Frees, Disney fans, Paul Frees. Anyway, this is awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you, Chris. The other package comes from Robert M. And this comes from the UK. There's a lot of stamps here from the UK. And his Twitter, he and I communicate primarily on Twitter, and his Twitter address, I don't know if it's Jaeger Monster or Jaguar Monster. I don't know. It's JAGR Monster on Twitter. And he's a UK guy. He will frequently ask me, like, have you seen so-and-so? And there's so many UK shows that I just haven't seen, obviously, because of access and things like that. So he had an experience recently. I'm opening while I talk. He had an experience recently where he had some packaging come a little messed up, and he was like, they're sending me a replacement and I want you to have the original. And it is, you guys, it is Space 1999, the complete epic series. I added epic, apparently. It just says the complete series, but I'm going to say it's the complete epic series. So it has a little bit, like it came a little bit damaged here just on the outer packaging, but guess what? All the discs are intact. This is both series, Series 1 and Series 2. So here's the thing. I have never seen an episode of Space 1999. Some of you guys living in America might be able to commiserate with me because it's been in the past, historically, it's been very hard for Americans to see Space 1999 in the 90s or the 2000s, in the modern era. And I think now one of the antenna channels, like one of the broadcast channels, has picked it up. I can't remember which one. Maybe MeTV. But anyway, and as of like the DVDs were super expensive. I think they were put out by A&E, and they were broke. It was like two discs per set. It was like $30 per 2 discs. It was cost prohibitive to collect the show. So when I was younger, that wasn't an option for me because I wasn't dropping $30 on like 2 discs or whatever. But now those are out of print, and these were unavailable. But like just a matter of days ago, like a couple of weeks ago, Shout Factory has announced that they're going to be bringing Space 1999 to Blu-ray in the United States. But now I don't need it because my man has given me the complete series on Blu-ray. So I'm excited to get into this because you guys know that I love science fiction. I love Doctor Who. I love Monty Python. I love British stuff. I love all the British shows. British television history is something that I'm fascinated by. So this will be very cool to dig into. So I just saw it's 2,400 minutes approximately, plus extras. That's a lot of content. So that's very exciting. And there's another thing in here. Let's see what we got. Snap. Okay, so he mentioned this. It's The Damned United. I have never seen this. Again, Americans, did we get this? Because I don't remember this. This is Michael Sheen, and I believe it takes place in and around, like it was shot in and around the Chesterfield Football Club, which is, this is Robert's club, his local club. So this has personal significance to him, and he wanted to pass that on to me. So I've never seen it, and I'm interested in it. Call Meany, Star Trek guy. So this will be cool to explore. This is the Region 2 DVD. I'm region free, so that's all good. Have you guys seen this? What do you think about that? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for hanging out for a mail unboxing. As always, thank you. I appreciate getting... This is not expected. This is not asked for or solicited for. This is purely kindness on your guys' part, and it's humbling, and I appreciate it. So thank you. And thank you guys watching at home. Take care. So until next time, I will catch you later.